If you're looking to use Claude Code at no cost, this video is made for you. In today's video, I'll show you how to use every free OpenRouter model inside Claude Code. Many models are freely available on OpenRouter. First, open your preferred browser and search for OpenRouter using Claude Code. You'll then see Claude Code integration available. This is the official OpenRouter documentation that explains how you can connect OpenRouter's free and paid models directly inside Claude Code. OpenRouter models aren't limited to Claude Code. You can connect them in Codex, Cursor, and other models too. The reason we pair OpenRouter with Claude Code is that it places a reliability and management layer between Claude Code and Anthropic API, giving you and your several important organizational benefits. First, install Claude on your system if it isn't already installed. Then, I'll show you exactly how to do that. If you're using macOS and Linux, run this command. When you're using Windows PowerShell, enter the following command. Copy the command, then paste it into your terminal. It will install within 2 or 3 minutes, depending on your internet speed and device capabilities. Also, don't forget to install Node.js and NPM, because those are required as well. If you're wondering whether it has actually been installed on your system or not, you can verify it by running this command. Run Claude -version to check the Claude version. Using npm-p, you can then check the npm version. Likewise, you can check the Node version too. Once every version is reflected, you're ready to start using this. Next, as the following step, it'll prompt you to navigate to your project settings file. Once Claude Code is installed, a .claude folder will be created on your system. If you're using Windows, it will typically be created in the cbin directory by default. If you're using Mac or Linux, it will usually be created in a different directory. Begin by opening Visual Studio Code. If you're working on Mac or Linux, press Command-Shift-P on your keyboard at this point in the setup. Press Windows, then Ctrl, Shift, and P. Next, search Code, or look up Shell command, Shell. Next, select Shell command, install, Code command in path. Then install it. After installation, the Code command will be activated on your system. Next, return to your terminal and enter code plus the .claude folder. Next, the .claude folder opens inside your Visual Studio Code workspace. If you're using it for the first time and the setting.json file isn't there, don't worry about it. If this file isn't present here, click Add New File and add settings.json instead. If this hasn't been created here and your file is blank, you'll need to use the item I'll also link in the video description, or you can download it from here too. Copy it, then paste it here. If you paste it here, one thing is missing: the Anthropic model. An Anthropic model is required. Besides the Anthropic model, you'll also need one more thing: the Anthropic auth token, while the base URL is already provided here. So, how can you get your auth token? Visit OpenRouter's official website and obtain your API key. If this is your first time using it, create your account first, and your profile will appear here afterward. And if you're using it for the first time, none of this will be here yet. Go straight to the new key. Name the API key anything you like, such as WTF_code. I'll set the expiration time for 1 hour. After an hour, it won't be working. If you plan to use it longer, choose a different option instead. Don't share your API key with anyone, because you won't be able to view it again. So if you'd like, copy it and store it in Notepad or wherever you prefer. Next, I'll go back to Visual Studio Code, where I'll replace it with my new API key. One final thing is needed: the Anthropic model. Then close it. Return to openrouter.ai, navigate to the model section, and type free there. All free models will show up here. In the highest ranking, only models with tokens actively in use at the current time will appear. Right now, Nematron 3 Ultra and Poolside Laguna sit at the top. In my experience, Nematron is far too slow. You can also use this ranking to decide which model you want to choose. If you're interested in finance, you can choose this option too. Currently, it is ranked among the top 35 in finance. For programming, it will rank among the top 14. For science, it will place in the 28. This means the model also performs amazingly, with 580 billion tokens set to be used in the last 7 days. Select this, then copy the name. Be careful, the model name must match exactly. Then paste it here and save. After entering the auth token and base URL, everything is now set up and ready for you to use. To use it, you can simply close it and launch it from the terminal. Open it directly in the Visual Studio Code terminal, or run it just as easily through the Visual Studio Code extension if you prefer. Next, simply type Claude, then hit Enter. It will prompt you that Claude Code can read, edit, and execute files here. Would you like to trust it? Yes, I'll trust it. The free Poolside Laguna M.1 model is now available here. Notice how it gives a response after 8 seconds. A free model responding in 8 seconds means it is working perfectly. This time it will take longer, but it will respond. Now it will reply in 7 seconds. This means the model works perfectly. If you want to switch to a different model, the process stays the same. If you'd like to try this free OpenAI GPT-OAS 120 billion model, you can access and use it easily too. Simply copy it from here. Press Ctrl+C 2 times to close the current code interface. Then launch Visual Studio Code and open this .claude folder. Then just change the Anthropic model. Everything else stays the same. Save it, close it, then open Claude again. Hi, the OpenAI GPT model works too, so both models are working. Some models take longer to respond. One model replies slightly more quickly. Test it and choose the model that fits you best. This is how you can use OpenRouter and any free model directly within your Claude Code setup. This way, you can easily access any model that becomes freely available through OpenRouter. If you have bought an API key, you can integrate it here as well. Even if OpenCode lets you use it without restriction, a limit still exists. If you search for OpenRouter limit or OpenRouter daily limit, it will show that a free account provides 50 requests per day. You're allowed a daily limit and 20 requests per minute. After reaching it, you can no longer use it. Then, for unlimited use, you can create 2 or 3 Gmail accounts and rotate your API key among them randomly. Then you can use 150 to 200 requests each day. Apart from that, you'll have to pay it. Paying $10 gives you an allowance of 1,000 requests per day. Rather than doing this, make 2 or 3 Gmail accounts and use those instead. That's all for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye and happy coding.